What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Les Alex. This is Threads for Less. If it is the first time you're checking out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I release new content every single week about sneakers and streetwear. I know I'm a small channel, but I am a highly motivated channel to bring you the best content possible. But enough with the self-promotion. Let's get into today's topic. The Air Jordan 11 in the Concord colorway is releasing in a couple days, and I have an early look at them. Cue the intro. Today I am super stoked. This is the grail among grails. Jordan brand is finally releasing the Concord 11s. If you're unfamiliar, this is the sneaker that Jordan came back from baseball wearing. Tinker Hatfield and Nike gave him one rule whenever they gave him his pair: don't wear them. And of course, in classic Jordan fashion, he did what he wanted and he wore them. It was pretty iconic, actually. He came back wearing the 45, and the sweet thing about these is they do have that 45 on them on the back. I know a lot of people are kind of turned off by the fact that it doesn't have the 23, but guess what? He wore the 45 on the back. One of the other things I love is they have the OG box. What Jordan brand has been doing with the 11s recently, especially with the most recent Space Jam colorway that they released a couple years ago, they have these really sick boxes, and I'm not hating on those boxes. They got the cool Looney Tunes characters on them, but honestly, having the OG box is a nice touch. So let's get into them. Here they are, and whew, they are so nice. So there they are, bang, where they have reverse Jumpman, so it looks like they're jumping away from each other. I always thought that that was very sweet. If you're unfamiliar about the story with the Jordan 11s, the last time they released, people lost their freaking mind over these, and that is probably why Jordan brand is releasing them in such high quantity this time around, estimated to be around 1.5 million pairs. So you're gonna be able to cop these pretty easily. Make sure you go into your Foot Locker, your Champs, or wherever you buy your sneakers the day of, scoop them up. People were trampling people were going nuts over these in 2011, the last time they released. There's a very famous video of the doors opening at the store and people just rushing in. It was insane. People were getting beat up after they got their pair. It was nuts. Of course, it does have the patent leather on the upper, stretching from the toe box all the way around the side to the back and all the way back around the inside of the shoe, back around to the front. This version does have a little bit higher up of the patent leather. Fun fact, the patent leather was actually MJ's idea. He said, why can't we make a basketball shoe shine? So then Tinker Hatfield, the designer of probably most of your favorite sneakers, he designed the 3s, the 4s, the 11s, the 12s, a lot of Air Maxes, and he still actually works for Nike. Anyways, that's a video for a different time. Tinker decided to put the patent leather on there so that it would shine for MJ. He was given one rule when given the shoes: don't wear them in a game, and of course he did. In classic Jordan fashion, the Bulls actually lost that series in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Of course, they came back the next years and pounded the Magic and then won 3 straight championships. You know the story. I wouldn't be making this video right now if it weren't for this sneaker. This really changed the game when it comes to sneakers. I mean, it was a midnight release, which obviously they don't do those anymore. You pretty much roll in whenever your local sneaker store opens, and whether you have a ticket or you have your app that you get your raffle on, there's a lot of ways they do it now, but back in the day it was midnight releases, first come, first serve, and it was mayhem back in the day. Of course, they have the ballistic nylon on the upper with the chunky laces, which I really dig. I mean, these are classic 11 chunky laces. Of course, the Jordan branding here on the tongue, and it does have the 45, like I said, on the back here. One thing though, I really wish they would have stitched this. It's kind of just printed it onto the fabric. And of course you have the opposing Jumpmen, so when you're walking it looks like they're jumping away from you. It's pretty cool. Overall, this sneaker is a slam dunk. It is a grail. It is a sneaker that really took sneaker collecting to the next level, and I really do believe without this shoe, I wouldn't be making this video, because sneaker culture would not have popped off like it has recently. One thing too, Concord is actually the color on the bottom. This purple is actually the color Concord purple. And then of course on the bottom, you do have the see-through sole, which I really dig, the clear sole. And then of course here you have the carbon fiber there on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, this shoe is just, it speaks for itself. It goes with everything. You can rock it with anything pretty much. But what are your thoughts? Is this sneaker, because of how it's being released this year in the millions of pairs, is this sneaker still a grail to you? Or do you think time has kind of passed it by? Are you more on to the Off-Whites and the Yeezys of today's sneakerheads? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm very curious. I personally think that this is still a grail. This sneaker, I mean, really, I'm not over exaggerating. If it weren't for this sneaker, a lot of sneakerheads wouldn't be sneakerheads, honestly. So I'm just really curious though on what you think about it. It's a great sneaker. It's a Jordan 11 with the classic 45 on the back. Let me know what you think about these shoes in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I make new content. Drop a like and subscribe if you dig the video. Like I said, I make new content every single week. Until next time, I'll see you around.